Afternoon, traders and students all around the world. This is Forex Trading Course 101, and this is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. Hello Miguel, how are you? Hello Zuelius, como você está hoje? Happy Friday everybody. I just opened a new demo account, so we're going to arrange the charts later. Remember everybody, what we are trying to do is to build the three pillars. Pillar number one, the strategy and or system. So we are learning about Fibonacci's, crowns, news trading, multiple time frames and everything else. And pillar number two is the risk management. We are trying to understand how risk management works. Hello Salbakti, how are you? How is your homework proceeding? Salbakti, do you need any help? And the third one, everybody, is the psychology part. You know, we're trying to learn a little bit about psychology and how this works in our risk management and especially in our strategy and in our system. Oh, but psychology, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, you know. Oh, psychology is not present in our strategy. Well, if you think that way, you know, good luck with your trading, you know. And what do champion traders say? Champion traders say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis, you know. It's just one trade. You know, it's just one trade, you know. Why didn't you enter here? Oh, I was afraid. It's just one trade, come on. Oh, I'm a winner, you know, I won a trade. It doesn't matter, it's just one trade. Hello Christian, how are you? Anyway everybody, if this is your first time with us, we are in the intermediate module. So if you have a hard time understanding why, where, how and so on, please go back to the Ducascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch the basic module, starting with the lesson number one, what is market structure. And I have one more quote, you know, about talking about psychology, and it says, when the market scares the out of you, don't be afraid to do the right thing, you know. Hello MHB, how are you? Everybody, how many times do we get scared, right? I enter the trade, I have my stop loss, my take profit, and I just lose, right? And I put another trade, I have my stop loss, and I lose again. And there is a third opportunity, and I'm scared, you know, I mean, oh, I lost 2 times. So don't be afraid to do the right thing, you know. And as Mark Douglas says, don't live on a trade, don't live and die on a trade by trade basis. And remember, 90% of traders lose money in the forex market worldwide, and the webinars are not trading or investment advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homework or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact and my LinkedIn contact. So that being said everybody, I'm going to arrange my charts. In the meantime, please type in the chat a currency pair, and it must not be euro dollar. Okay, not euro dollar again. Tell any pair, but not euro dollar, everybody. Okay, you need to learn, everybody, from the different, I mean, you cannot learn the concepts, everybody, just trading one pair. Professional traders, if this is what you are aspiring to be, don't trade just one currency. They trade, I mean, all kind of stuff, you know. This is a forex trading course, but professional traders, they trade everything, you know, stocks, currencies, ETFs, cryptos, whatever, you know. After trade open, fear factor goes to 100 MPa. MHB, I'm telling you again, my friend, go to the Forex course 202. You know, but you are stubborn, you know. Oh, I don't need the course. Well, good luck, you know. Alright? AUD Cat, FX Campaigner, hello to everyone, don't forget to put like to the video if you like, of course. Thank you, Victor, we always like a thumb up. Victor, how is your hedge fund doing? I almost forgot to ask you. Salbakti says AUD Cat, AUD Cat. Let me find out, you know, AUD Cat. Hello, King. Oh, Passion, you are so rude to MHB. Guys, it's nothing personal. Nothing personal. But we cannot help you until you start listening, you know. I can't help you if you won't listen. I'm telling you, do this and this and that. No, but because I can't help you, I'm sorry, you know. AUD Cat, NZD Cat. And that's okay, everybody. That's okay. Not a problem, you know. But it's not personal, you know. And this is why 90% of traders lose money. Never get to the other side, you know. Oh, but I want to live from the market. Well, do this and this and that. No, but you know, I won't do... Well, how can I help you? You won't listen, you know. And it's okay, it's okay. I'm not judging everybody, right? I'm not judging. There is no right or wrong. NZD Cat out, AUD Cat, AUD Cat, AUD Cat, AUD Cat, out, AUD Cat, daily. This is from the past lessons. AUD Cat monthly. This is also from the past lessons. We have the daily, we have the monthly out, monthly, weekly, monthly, weekly, daily. There you go. Check out. So this is the monthly. Let me check the weekly. Let me check the weekly. Weekly, HB. Okay, great, perfect. So, Contrarian Fibonacci. What is the title? The title is Original Fibonacci and Contrarian Fibonacci in multiple time frames, right? So, on Monday, Tuesday, on Wednesday, we were talking about in theory. Now, let's look at the charts, right? And this is the 4-hour time frame. And I don't have, right? Okay. I'm going to clean up. Everybody tell me, talking about the Fibonacci trading, should we go long or should we go short? Okay, so let's put in practice what we learned in the previous lessons. Talking about the Fibonacci, I'm going to just quickly, you know, I'm going to arrange the original Fibonacci. This is going to be red. Do I have one? No, this is going to be red, this is going to be red, green, black, so one. Save, there you go. And something like this. Okay. So green goes to green and green goes to green. This is the first swing and most likely, let me see, this is the second swing, and again green goes to green, and the third swing, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so we are here. Great, perfect. Okay, everybody, this is the original Fibonacci on AUD Cat 4-hour chart. And we are going to put some letters down here, right? So this is going to be our A, and up in here there is going to be our B. Down in here is going to be our C, you know, and up in here is our D. FX Campaigner, we still looking for great traders. We have 3 asset companies, they are looking for traders. Man, don't mix apples with bananas, my friend. Don't mix apples with bananas. Victor, don't mix apples with bananas. Because in the way that you wrote your sentence, you are just giving your business to other companies. If you have a hedge fund, take care of your hedge fund. Don't bring business to the other companies, you know. Talking about the Contrarian Fibonacci, everybody, so our sub A, sub B, this is the highest high, right? And this is going to be our Contrarian Fibonacci up in here. So this is our C, and then the market broke our Contrarian Fibonacci. This was the, and the market is here right now. Okay, students, traders, and everybody else. AUD CAD for our chart, long or short? Simple question, everybody. We are trying to learn and make sense out of the Fibonacci's. We are on AUD CAD for our chart, and you are my teacher, everybody. Should we go long on AUD CAD for our chart, or should we go short on AUD CAD for our chart? And I'm talking about the Fibonacci's. You can say you can say long, you can say short, you know. You can say I don't know. Not a problem. Let's make a poll, everybody. Who in here wants to go short? Who in here wants to go long? Long. Great. Christian, where does the stop loss and take profit go? Everybody, I'm asking you right now. Should we go long? Should we go short? Right now, we are here. This is the market. Should we go short or should we go long right now? And this is the uptrend line. This is the uptrend line, something like this, okay, and this is the Fibonacci. So for everybody who wants to go long on the AUD CAD 4-hour chart, where should the stop loss and the take profit go? MHB says short, okay. Where, for the traders who want to go short, where should the stop loss go and the take profit go? Christian wants to go long, MHB wants to go short. I don't know what phase are we in right now. You should know, King, this one. You should know this one. What are we in, an extension, or what are we in? Are we in a retracement? What phase are we now? I already entered in short trade. My stop loss is 0.96. Great, 0.96. So 0.96, 0.00. Great. Okay, what about you, Christian? Where is your stop loss? Long because market is in an 80% probability Fibonacci. Speaking, no sir, it's not 80. The market didn't have a confirmed C. Still okay, no problem. Stop loss below the C. Okay, so this is Zuelius. What about you, Christian? This is Zuelius above the C. Thank you guys. What about the take profit? So we have two different traders, everybody. One is shorting the market and the other one is going long. Great example. So one is going down, shorting the market, and the other one is going up, and this is the stop loss of the long trade and this is the stop loss of the short trade. Stop loss at C level, take profit at D level. Okay. So stop loss is here and clone take profit is up in here. MHB, would you be so kind and tell us where is your take profit? So then we can talk about the Fibonacci's. Thank you, Zuelis. Thank you, Christian. Take profit, of course. You know, of course, at the D. Right? Is anybody else going short right now on AUD CAD? MHB, would you be so kind and tell us where is your take profit? Long trade, whoops. Long trade is here. We want to know about the short trade. Right? Take profit, stop loss, great. Now, everybody, according to the Fibonacci's, I'm going to wait for MHB to answer. According to the Fibonacci's, is this a 50-50 trade? And I'm not talking the whole strategy, you know, I'm not talking about the trend lines and candlestick formation and everything, but just the Fibonacci, you know? Is this a 50-50 trade? Or is this a 80-20 trade, going long, right now? Sorry, Passion, you missed my comment above. Miguel, I'm checking, but I don't have any comment of yours. Miguel, I don't have any comments of yours. Would you be so kind and type again? Yep, take profit is lower of chart. First tip is 0.9. 0.9. So MHB is here. This is his stop loss is 0.9, right? So clone like this and 0.90. Okay, great. Background color. There you go. Okay. Great, everybody. Both risk and rewards are great. You have a great winner and a small loser, which is okay. 50-50, 50-50. Namaste, Patak. How are you? So the question is, everybody, should we take the trade? In both sides, right? Should we take the trade? Now this is the difficult part that we are learning in the Forex course 101. It's decision time. Should we enter or should we not enter a 50-50% trade? What do you think, everybody? And again, there is no right or wrong. Somebody is going to say yes, somebody is going to say no, somebody is going to say I don't know, and it's okay, you know. But you must understand, everybody, that this must be, and it is your decision. It's your decision, everybody, and you need to be responsible for that, you know. So if you say yes, I'm going to take a 50-50 trade, okay, great. If you lose, don't come crying, you know. Especially it's because it's just one trade. So should we take? You are my teachers, everybody. I'm your student, junior trader, apprentice, and I'm asking you, boss, should we take this trade? Should we take this trade? It doesn't matter long or short. Should we take this trade right now? I would enter, says Christian. Great. What about you, Zuelius? What about you, MHB? What about you, Patak, Salbakti, Victor, Annie, King, Eddington, Miguel? What about you guys? And everybody else who is watching the webinar right now. Would you take this trade or not? There is no right or wrong, everybody. Don't be shy. Oh yeah, no, I know, I don't know. There is no right or wrong. We are just talking, trying to learn how the Fibonacci's work. Okay? Now, okay, great. Now, this is the 4-hour chart, right? Regan, no, great. Now, we are going to push on the daily. I would like to enter short if breaks high with counter trend line. Wait, Zuelis, wait for a better opportunity. Annie, hello. No problem, Annie. Great, everybody. Now, let's delete this one, delete the indicators. We are not there yet. Delete, delete, delete. This is our C in here. This is over, pivot point still in place. A, B. Now let's draw quickly the contrarian Fibonacci on the, so this was the first swing, and violet goes to, I need to check this one, everybody. Violet goes to, yes, it's a high. Okay, great. So violet goes to violet, and we have another one. 1, 2, this is a high. Okay, and we are here right now. A, B, C. What about now, everybody? And I'm going to do exit. I'm going to put the monthly together with the weekly, and I'm going to put the 4-hour here, and I'm going to put the daily here. What about now? Does this change anything, everybody? On the left you have, on the left side you have the AUD CAD 4-hour chart, and on the right you have AUD CAD daily chart. King, how is it looking from the higher time frame? I can't decide just from one time frame. Absolutely correct, King. What about now, everybody? Boss, whole analysis is needed. Yes, sir. The question is, now that you are seeing the 4-hour chart, and now that you are seeing the daily chart, would you change anything, everybody? Would you change anything? On the, we are still going to, so this lesson today is an upgrade of the lesson that we had on Wednesday. The question is, would you change anything now that you are seeing the daily chart? We are still going to enter on the 4-hour chart, but the question is, would you change anything? Yes, now is short. Yes, short is a say. Daily have a confirmed C. Yes, daily have a confirmed C. So is a short, everybody, on the 4-hour chart? Or is long on the 4-hour chart? What we are going to do? What we are going to do? Remember, we are not going to enter in the daily. We don't have, guys, when you You know, some teachers are going to say, oh, demo trade is not working. And they are right. In the sense, you know, because we demo trade with $1 million or $100,000. But when we talk about real money, you know, most retail traders all around the world have a few hundred, 1,000, or maybe a few $1,000s. So when you demo trade with the amount of the money that you have in the real life. And unless you have $100,000, everybody, you cannot enter and trade from a weekly chart, and most likely you can just put 1, 2, 3 or 5 trades on the daily, and then you need to stop, you know. And this is the reason why we are training you on the 4-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 1-hour chart. Passion, you ask us the entry from the 4-hour chart. Yes, sir. My previous comment was for the 4-hour. Miguel, I don't have your comment, man. I checked the chat, and for some strange reason your comment is not in the chat. Not daily, put stop loss in a daily A. King, short, teacher, shorter, most likely the market needs to make a low. Vincent, how are you, my friend? Vincent, did you have the lesson with Valid and Victor? Vincent says still long, still long. So Zuelio says, okay, let's put our stop loss above the A, right? Somewhere up in here. This is going to be the red one. Vincent, did you call Valid and Victor? Now, everybody, what you must learn is that just because the C is confirmed, does this mean that the market cannot push up higher? Yes or no? Just because we have a confirmed C, everybody, does this mean that the market cannot push higher? And Vincent is saying, well, I'm still long. Vincent, but you have a confirmed C. I'm still long, you know. Salbakti, teacher Passion, there is a high before the, after the B, before the C close. Salbakti, I have no idea what you are talking about, my friend. No idea what you are talking about. There is a high before the, after the B, before the C close. B. Miguel says, I will re-enter. Miguel, long or short? Victor will be tomorrow. Okay, great. Remember, Vincent, we have a deal. We have a deal, Vincent. You must do this and this and that, right? Christian says, no, Salbakti, there is a high before the C, after the B, pink line. Salbakti, still again, I don't know what are you talking about. Are you talking about the 4-hour chart? Are you talking about the original Fibonacci? Are you talking about the daily chart? Are you talking about the Contrarian Fibonacci? What are you talking about? So everybody, Christian says no, it does not mean the market can push higher, right? But we are here right now and it's decision time, everybody. So one more time, short or long? Vincent says long. What about the short traders? And it's 0.96. if you're for the one that are going to short, where is the stop loss going to go? 0.96. MHB says 0.96. And let's make it like this, right? Color, there you go. Great. So if you're going to short the market, everybody, where should the stop loss go? And Zuelio said above the A, MHB said 0.96. And Vincent says, let's go long. Yes, Stoyan, long time no see Forex Course 101. Hello Stoyan, how are you? Stoyan, did you receive my messages in the on Skype and on WhatsApp? Patak, I will short if the higher low breaks the counter trend line. Patak, on what time frame are you talking about? Re-enter in the webinar to solve the chat issue. Ah, okay, great. Maybe it's your Apple, you know. Maybe it's your Apple computer, Miguel, you know. You know, Apple. Never happens with Windows, this one, you know. No, Apple is the best, man, and iPhone and iPad. Well, I never had an issue with the with the Windows, you know. I'm just joking, Miguel. Just joking. So everybody, what we're going to do? Vincent says long, MHB says short, Zuelio says short with the stop loss above the A, and MHB says short with the stop loss on the 0.96. Patak says 4-hour chart. Thank you, Patak. So with the trend line with the higher low. So Patak is not going to enter right now, everybody. So we have one more. Patak is saying that he is going to enter short when the market breaks this low. Patak, and where do you want to put your stop loss and take profit? Where do you want to put your take profit and stop loss, Patak? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one. Okay. Great. Now, what we are learning, everybody, is if Vincent is going to lose... Oh, but you want me to lose? No, it's not that. Of course not. But if Vincent is going to lose, what is going to be the answer? Everybody. What is going to be the answer? And if, maybe not Zuelius because he is far, far away, but if MHB is going to lose, what is going to be the answer? .96 because my account can't bear the weight of above the A. Sure, no problem, you know. I mean, this is a problem, right? Capital, guys, it's a problem. Why is that? Passion, can I win with 200 bucks? Yes, you can, but you cannot play the game on the higher charts. You cannot put your stop loss, everybody, if you have a lack of capital. And this is why we are giving you the incubation programs with the asset managers, giving you an opportunity, you know, Because if you just have 200, 300, 500 bucks, you cannot play this game on the higher time frames. Forget, oh, I'm going to put my stop loss above or below structure on the 4-hour chart or on the daily. You can't. You simply can't. Because you are going to risk 20, 30, 50% or more on your account just on one trade. And of course, this opens another question. Well, but what should we do? I cannot tell you what to do, everybody, but you cannot enter trades. I mean, it's not wise, you know. It's not wise to enter trades just because of trading, you know. Stoyan, I have received them, but I have a question, so we will take it after the webinar. Yes, sir, of course. Above C and... Patak says above the C and target the D. Patak, on what time frame? You don't have a down Fibonacci, Patak. Not yet, anyway. Zuelius, if you put your stop loss inside the AB boundary, you are increasing the chance of being stopped out by 80%. You know the concept, this is great. How are you going to trade? And if you don't have enough capital, as MHB said, this concept doesn't help you, Zuelius. Patak, stop loss above the C and target D of the 4-hour. Yes, sir. Great answer. Miguel, looking at the 4-hour chart alone, we have an up Fibonacci with non-confirmed C. Trend is clearly up. Yes, sir. If you go short, you go against the trend. Yes, sir. The problem to go long in the 4-hour chart is the up Fibo is the daily. Great answer, Miguel. Great answer. So what are we going to do? You have, Miguel, you are the mentor, right? You have Vincent going long and you have MHB going short. What are you going to tell them? Down Fibo in the daily. No problem. Everybody, when this happens, what we learned already is another concept, right? And it's called trade what you see. 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 So what are you seeing, everybody? And we need to move because we need to check again the weekly just to talk about and explain to you. Trade what you see. What are you seeing on the 4-hour chart? What are you seeing on the daily chart? And trade what you see also has its own probability. So let's make a pool, right? And there is no right or wrong. Let's make a pool. If we are trading what you see, who has a greater chance? Vincent, who is long, or MHB, who is short? Yes, but there is no yes but. Trade what you see, period. Yes, but there is no yes but. Trade what you see, period. So if we trade what we see, who has a greater chance? Yeah, I know, maybe on Monday, today is Friday, maybe on Monday we have another chart, but right now, today is Friday, trade what you see. Both guys are in the market. Vincent is buying right now and MHB is shorting right now. Trade what you see. Who do you think, there is no right or wrong, who do you think has a greater chance? MHB, if my stop loss hit, I will enter again after more confirmations, but I will not risk more than my per trade risk. Great answer. Christian, I see long on the 4 hour. Christian, short on daily. Great answer. Anybody else? If you trade what you see, who has the, right now, who has the greater chance? Is Vincent with the 50% chance, or is MHB with 50% chance? So one is Fibonacci, the other one is trade what you see. Vincent has, in my opinion, the best chance. The chances that trade continues at higher than reversing. Yes, sir. Both has 50%. No. Not if we trade what you see. Somebody has a greater chance, Elias. Both have 50% chance, talking about the Fibonacci and only about the Fibonacci. But now we are trying to understand timing. And we said, well, what should we do, you know? And one of the concepts is trade what you see. So both guys are in the market already. Who has the greater chance? What do you think? Because now we can debate this, right? Because MHB is going to say to you, Zuelius, no, I have an 80% chance because the market has found a confirmed C on the daily. And he's right. And Vincent is going to tell you, no, I have a 70% chance because the market's making higher highs, higher lows. And Vincent is also right. So both has 50, it's no, it's yes if you just take Fibonacci in consideration, but if you take a general look, when they entered, where the stop loss is, okay, up is better, great. Up is better. Okay, great. Now, thank you everybody, great lesson today. Now, weekly chart. Weekly chart. A, B, C, D. I don't know what I have here. No, not a problem. Just give me a second, everybody. I'm going to do it from scratch. A to B. Where is the B? Is this the B? A to B. A, B. Where is the C, right? A, B. A, B. This is the C, and green goes to green, and this down is the D. So original Fibonacci on the weekly chart. Not this one. Edit levels. Original Fibonacci. And what do we have here? So the Contrarian, it's like this. This is the Contrarian. We're going to remove this one. Change the colors. There you go. What about now? What about now? How does what we are seeing, and now I'm talking about the Fibonacci, how is that we are seeing on the weekly chart reflecting to the, no, not the 4-hour chart, no, we talked about this on Wednesday, but how is what we see on the weekly chart reflecting to the daily, not the 4-hour. Guys and girls, if you don't remember, go back and watch the webinar from Wednesday. We explained to you, you cannot, I mean you can, but it's not wise to mix apples with bananas. What about now? How strong is the daily chart if we don't have a confirmed C on the weekly and the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame? And one more thing to make it more interesting, the market is going to wave in one or the other side. So both traders and Vincent and MHB can still win short term, but one or the other are going to lose long term. Because, Passion, what do you mean? I mean, they are both in the MHB short and Vincent is long, but because the market is waving short term, both they can win, but in the long run one or the other is going to lose. Does this make sense to you, everybody? So talking about probabilities, right? Oh, I'm going to short the market on the daily, right? If you short the market on the daily, you have a, talking about just about Fibonacci, you have an 80% chance, but the confirmation time frame is on the weekly, you have 50. So, and because the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame, is this a good entry? Right? And how are you going to solve this equation from the 4-hour time perspective? You know? And again, both can win, you know, because on the weekly time frame the market is going to wave or up or is going to wave down. If both traders are skilled enough, they can take some profits and go out when they see that the market is not going in their direction. Because we don't have the crystal ball, right? It's a probability game. Does this make sense to you, everybody? And what is going to show everybody is, what is going to show you what the market is going to do. On Wednesday you talked about passion, give us the answer. This is the answer. When you have all the probabilities in place, when you have the, this is the answer. When you have the daily chart with an 80% chance going down and you are entering from the 4-hour chart, what is going to tell you that it's time to go short? And until it's time to go short, it's time to go long, right? What is going to tell you? So yes, we understand probabilities, but we still, you know, we are entering prematurely. You know, we think, oh, the market is going to reverse. Well, how do you know? The change, everybody, the change in the short-term trend. The change in the short-term trend. So, talking about probabilities, MHB entered prematurely because we don't have a change in the short-term trend on the daily. Yes, but we have a confirmed C. Well, just because we have a confirmed C, this does not mean, I asked you this before, this does not mean that the market cannot push higher. It can. It can. But trade what you see, we are in an uptrend still. So, talking right now, Vincent has a greater chance. Does this mean that Vincent is going to win and MHB is going to lose? We don't know. But as a trader, we need to make decisions and be aware of why are we going to win and lose. You know? And there is something that you cannot bet on, everybody, and it's luck, you know? If you are short right now because the C is confirmed and you are going to win, you got lucky. Oh, but I know. Come on, you know, come on. Come on, don't tell me this, please. I mean, have some respect, you know. I've been there when you are right now, okay? Don't tell me, oh, I know, you know. Okay, if you know, I'm going to give you $1 million and then you trade for me, right? But if you lose, I'm going to take your house. How that sound? Short-term trend, yes, changing in the smaller time frame. Okay, everybody, it's Friday, right? It's Friday. What is your next level if you want? You know, not necessarily, but if you're asking, oh, what should I do? You have 6 options if you want. If you want to accelerate your learning curve, you can ask for private lessons. And we have different teachers that are able to teach you, not me. But if you want to learn how to trade as a professional, ask for the Forex course 202, where you are going to learn how, why, and where professional traders, they don't think, they just execute. Number 2, if you want to start your own trading business as Victor has started his own hedge fund and attract investors, connect and we will talk about the specific business model. Good news, no capital requirements. Number 3, if you don't want to do a course, if you don't want to have private lessons, and if you don't want to start your own business, happy Friday, King. You can test yourself and be in line to be considered as an apprentice trader, you know? But you're going to do this with a real account, with real money. But you have rules, everybody. If you want to trade with FXPassion, you need a minimum $25,000 account or equivalent in other currency. And this is not a signal service, strict rules apply. And next week, everybody, I'm going to, not during Dukas Copy webinars, but I'm going to show you the number 5. If you want to trade with a professional charting software, next generation, and take advantage of the technology, ask for more info. Again, it's not a platform. JForex is a platform and a charting software, but next week I'm going to show you, present you just the software, okay? And if you don't want number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, if you want, you have number 6. You can enter in the incubation program, where you are going to have rules and concepts and everything, but you have an opportunity to trade for an asset manager if you want. And good news, this is not time related, okay? It's not, oh, I need to, no, it's no rush, you know, it's just if you want.